Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Murray into the front court. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Rudy Gobert rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Adams. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Nice pass to set things up.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Booker. Great dish to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Mitchell with it up top. Leads one. And the finish at the rim.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Booker. Beyond the arc for three. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Suns with the basketball. And scores. Surveys the floor. He's looking for an opening.
Here we go.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Murray with the basketball. Down three. To Booker. Here comes the screen. Booker. Has a chance. The shot by Murray, no good. Lobs it up. Murray with it. They're down three. And a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jamal Murray, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 89%. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Mitchell with the basketball. The score 10-8. Screen coming. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good by Mitchell. A 3-point play. And the Jazz extend the lead. Phoenix with it. To Booker. Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor. Booker to Adams. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Not that time.
Oh, met at the summit, Ed.
I was sure that was going to be a dunk, Jay. What control by the defender. Murray into the front court. Right now, down 7. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
For 3, Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
To Adams. And count the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance of a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Off the mark at the line. To Adams. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
To Booker. Down low Adams. Steven Adams with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Mitchell with it up top. It's an 8-point lead. Here comes the screen. Kevin Knox. 5 to shoot for Utah. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Phoenix has the ball. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
It goes down.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
To Gobert. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Deontay Davis, defended by Eric Gordon. Rudy Gobert with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Add 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came on. And that extends the lead at the end of the first quarter. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. You're tuned into the Western Conference semifinals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Mitchell with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Suns control the possession. Sizing up the defense. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead.
I got you. Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from this defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Missed the foul shot.
Hey, this our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
To Adams. Big man, Steven Adams. He's now 4 for 6.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Down low for Gobert. Slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the
And a putback slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Fires the 3. Well defended. Ah, the monster stuff.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Has a look. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
That's going to be out of bounds. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
It's Phoenix ball. Rudy Gobert sends it away. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Goes to the right side. Fires the three. That out of his range and no good. Murray into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Mitchell with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. To Gobert. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Oh, he had it. Rudy Gobert with the block. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's Suns ball. To Adams. Probing the defense. To Adams. Goes reverse to lay it in.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Rises for the slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Runner's good there. Deep three at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Donovan Mitchell with the rock. From long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Adams. Off the assist.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Tosses. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Suns with the basketball. To Adams. Booker. Rudy Gobert pins it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Booker. He was hacked. They let it go. Mitchell, defended by Steven Adams. 4-3. Message received. Well defended. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Booker. Rudy Gobert sends it away. Make that 7. Count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Double team, double team, double team.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go down. To Booker. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Donovan Mitchell trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good by Mitchell. A three-point play. And the Jazz extend the lead. Phoenix with it. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Beyond the arc for three. He drills the three.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
DeAndre Ayton. Cleans it up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
A fundamental shot right there.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Not that time. Mitchell gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Mitchell with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Phoenix has the ball. DeAndre Ayton to Booker. Can't miss those. Not going to have it this time.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. Now a whistle. We'll get a timeout from Phoenix as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Got a piece to knock it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Looking for his man. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
DeAndre Ayton. It's a big finish.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Mitchell with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Jazz in command of this. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth.
All right, let's bring the fire.
Jamal Murray. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And good work defensively as the pass is taken away. It's Jazz ball. Here's a chance from long range. Buries the trifecta.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Harkless.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Fires the three, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Harkless. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Utah with the possession. Fires the three. Trying to hit 50, but it's no good. No good. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. From long range. Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
And he knocks it down at the line. Suns control the possession. And count the basket inside.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big.
What's good, a.k.a. James? Thank you for tuning in, brother.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Murray into the front court.
Appreciate you for tuning in, brother. Appreciate it. Oh, he don't know.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Off the mark. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory. They're going to continue on in these playoffs, heading to the Western Conference Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.